Why does rejection hurt so much? Let that sit. Because rejection is not just about losing someone. It is about losing a version of reality you already started living in your mind. Now listen carefully. Most people think rejection is simple. Someone says no, someone leaves, someone chooses differently. But the emotional impact is not caused by the event itself. It is caused by the meaning you already attached to it. Because before rejection ever happens externally, it has already been rehearsed internally. You imagine the outcome, the relationship, the acceptance, the future, the identity, and then reality interrupts that projection. Now hear this. Rejection is painful because it is not just removal, it is correction.
Correction of expectation,
Correction of narrative.
correction of
Assumed importance. Pause. And the mind does not process correction easily because it feels like loss, but more accurately, it is recalibration. Now listen carefully. When someone rejects you, you don't just lose access to them. You lose the story you built around access. You lose the emotional investment in a future that no longer exists. And the brain treats that like grief because it does not distinguish between real loss and imagined loss that was emotionally rehearsed. That is why rejection feels physical.
chest tightness,
Restlessness,
overthinking,
sleep disruption, not because something is wrong with you, but because your nervous system is responding to a collapsed prediction. Now hear this clearly. Rejection also attacks identity because humans do not only want connection, they want confirmation. Confirmation that they are worthy, desirable,
valuable,
chosen. So when rejection happens, it is interpreted as more than not selected. It is interpreted as not enough. And that is where the real pain begins.
Pause.
But here is the truth most people miss. Rejection is not a statement of value, it is a statement of fit, timing, preference, context, capacity. But the emotional brain does not separate those things easily, so it personalizes what was never absolute. Now listen closely. The strongest people are not those who avoid rejection, they are those who recover meaning faster. Because recovery is not forgetting, it is reinterpreting. It is saying, this outcome did not define me. This was not my final position. This was not my identity verdict.
pause,
So the real question is not, why did they reject me? The real question is, what story did I build before the rejection arrived? Because sometimes, the pain is not in the answer. It is in the expectation that came before the answer. Dear human,
rejection does not destroy you.
it interrupts the version of you that was still under construction.
Dun, 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 dun.